Hi, and welcome to the Driving in Wyoming podcast. This is Aaron Turpin from AaronOnAutos.com. Today we're going to talk about the 2013 Nissan Frontier Pro4X. Nissan describes this truck as raw power meets off-road athleticism. This isn't too far off the mark, especially with the workhorse V6 that this truck offers as an option. More to the point though, the Frontier Pro4X itself is one of the few surviving small trucks in the American market, and it stays around because it's popular. That popularity exists for one reason and one reason only. Nissan continually delivers exactly what this segment wants in a truck, and it looks good doing it. As you've just seen, under the hood, the Nissan Frontier Pro4X offers a V6 option. The V6 gets 16 miles to the gallon in the city and 22 miles to the gallon on the highway, but it offers over 100 more horsepower than the four-cylinder option and much higher torque. It's a 4.0-liter 24-valve V6 coupled with a 6-speed manual or 5-speed automatic and delivers 261 horsepower and 281 pound-feet of torque. This engine won't beat race cars on the pavement, but it will get the Frontier into and out of the mud easily. The engine model is VQ40DE, and it's highly recommended for serious off-roaders. It also adds towing as a viable option with a 6,500 pound total capacity. On the road, the 2013 Nissan Frontier Pro4X is comfortable enough for road trips, but clearly wants to be off that pavement. Noise levels are very good and can be further dampened with the optional and very much recommended Rockford Fosgate sound system. Most of the road noise you'll hear is actually from the tires, which are tuned for all-terrain use. On the highway, the Frontier is a smooth driver, thanks in no small part to the speed-sensitive steering adjustment it has as standard. Off the pavement is where it really shines, though. The Nissan Frontier really wants to go out there. It'll do anything you ask of it if you're capable of piloting it through there. It'll go through desert sands, it'll mud bog, it'll trail climb, it will do anything. Most of this prowess is thanks to a combination of things that Nissan has put together for this truck. The Frontier has an excellent front suspension system for off-road use, and the truck itself is just the right size to avoid many obstacles that might keep others from making the same attempt. It has enough power under the hood to push it through. The very rugged and capable four-wheel drive system is selectable on the fly and puts everything together. Visibility is excellent, and the high seating spot that you're allowed comes into play there. It allows the driver a better position to keep track of the front wheels as well as a good view through the rear window when backing up, although the backup camera doesn't hurt. Till you've used the truck to articulate over a questionable ravine point or a rock pile, this will not be fully appreciated. Speaking of that, the Frontier Pro4X combines the technical off-road ability with a prowess and funny bone that will keep you happy doing what the truck obviously loves doing. After jetting through some mud puddles and bouncing down trails, the Frontier gives no complaint when you slow down in order to go over some rocks. The Pro4X package comes standard with everything you really need to go off the beaten path without fear. It includes a locking rear differential that's driver controlled, has hill slant assist, driver controlled hill descent control, Bilstein high pressure off-road shocks, and a full-size spare. Once you safely arrive, there's a first aid kit under the back seat in case your own 2 feet aren't as capable as the machine is. You can slice it however you want, but the 2013 Nissan Frontier Pro4X is a very fun ride. It's not totally practical as a pickup, it's not really a people mover, and it's not an everyday driver. But it's not meant to be any of those things. What the Frontier really is a plaything that is capable of doing a few other things to make it useful every day. It can work as a pickup truck if you want it to. It can carry up to 5 people if you have the quad cab. It's capable of doing all those things, but what it wants to do is it wants to jet up to Kurt Gowdy and go drive around the lake. It wants to go over to Hawk Springs and get some fishing in. It wants to drive over to Yellowstone and do a tour. It really wants to do things outside of the normal freeways and pavement we're used to every day here. So to sum it up, the 2013 Nissan Pro4X is really a great off-road machine, and for Wyoming drivers, it's a great choice for everyday driving combined with being able to go wherever you want and carry your stuff with you to get there.